Welcome everyone, good to see everybody. It's me, ShellshockPrime, and tonight we are playing two runs of the same game. We're going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm going to be playing as Tails to start off with tonight. And then after that, I'm going to be moving on to the Knuckles run, which will happen at some point later on after I'm done with the Tails run. That's the plan tonight. As you can see the schedule right here, that's what's happening tonight. I already did that on my heady last night. Tomorrow is Pokemon Unite. It's a big stream. It's going to be myself, Shad JV, Hito Retro Gaming, Okami Hylia, and Tarvel's Quest. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And then Thursday is the Retro Holiday Grab Bag, which is the theme for this month's theme for Retro Night because of the holiday season. So I'm going to play random retro games just because it's the holidays. And then Sunday is the affiliate anniversary, 4 years of me being a Twitch affiliate. Looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a big stream. Looking forward to that. Hopefully people can tune in for that. Hopefully everybody's doing well, because right now I'm doing all right. I'm going to get ready to get started in just a moment. So you can see I'm going to start off with the Sega Genesis Online app. That's how I'm going to play Sonic 2 as Tails. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so let's go to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Let's go. Music to my ears. Hey, Queen Saffron, how you doing? Good to see you. Alright, so Tails alone. That's how we'll handle the game. And that's how I'm going to do it right now. How you doing tonight? Alright, so right now I gotta collect rings. I already lost a few. You okay just chilling? That's good to hear. I gotta go this way. I need to get 50 rings. Because even though you don't need to get all the Chaos Emeralds as Tails, I'm still gonna do it anyway. Your Ash's friend and a member of GBG, nice. Yeah, I remember you from last week. Always good seeing you. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go. It's time to do it. 30 rings. No, they made the special stages a lot easier for Tails than it is for Sonic. Alright, this way. Alright, good. 70 rings. Sonic 2 is definitely one of my favorite games ever. Alright. Let's get all the rings. And there we go. Chaos Emerald, number 1. Tails got a Chaos Emerald. 6 more to go. Let's go and get more rings. Damn it. Don't worry, I can always get more. Yes, you read it right, Justin. Echidna. Hey, Slenderbat Gaming, thanks for the host. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing tonight? Oh, not this version of Sonic 2. Not the NSO version that I'm playing right now. There's a Sega Ages version that lets you play as Knuckles, which I will play after this. That's the plan. Oh, are you referring to the fact that I said Tails and Knuckles? Oh, no, because what I meant is that I'm gonna be doing 2 runs. Yeah, I was just there watching that too, Slender. But now I'm playing some Sonic. Oh no. Because like I'm actually doing Sonic 2 right now. Because I wanted to get this done. But yeah, hopefully everybody that's coming in is doing very well tonight, because it's Tuesday, 12/21/21. We're getting close to Christmas. Just a couple more days. Didn't really feel super productive today for some reason. Alright. Now I gotta go get the last Chaos Emerald that I can get in Emerald Hill. I'm okay getting chilly here in Buffalo? Yeah, yeah, it's pretty chilly here in the Bronx. Which is funny because last week we actually had really warm weather. Like last Friday it felt like spring. Like it felt like spring weather on Friday. It might have been a record for that particular day for December. Yeah, especially early fall. Well, mid-fall. But now we're actually in winter solstice. Alright, let's go. Now it's time to get this Chaos Emerald. 50 rings. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we got 2 Chaos Emeralds already. Gonna get more. Like I said, Tails doesn't need them, but it's just... I just still want to do it. Alright, let's do that. And there we go. 160, so I need to get more. Hey, shout with the raid, thank you. Hope you had a good stream. Hey, Sam is real, what's up? Ba-da-da-bow. 3 Chaos Emeralds down, 4 more to go, and I'm gonna get the next 4 in Act 2. But yeah, how you doing, Shad? Hope your stream went well. And thank you for 17 months. Relaxing a bit? Alright, no problem. Alright. Act 2. Damn it. Super speed, let's go. But yeah, thank you for the resub, Shad. And the raid. Oh, it did, yeah. And the thing is, this game is not that easy with Tails. Mainly because of the fact that he doesn't transform. What the hell? I jumped. All right. Number 1? Yeah, exactly. What about with Knuckles? Yeah, Knuckles can turn into Super Knuckles once he gets all the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, because they gave Tails Super Tails and Sonic 3 and Knuckles because he needs 4 like the Chaos Emeralds and the Super Emeralds to get it. 110 rings. Fuck. Nah, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that. No, fuck that shit. I can't fuck up like that. Hey Destiny, I know the original Sonic 2 Tails doesn't go super, but yeah, they add explanation because like he was apparently too young to do it with just the Chaos Emeralds. But with the Super Emeralds, they granted him. I still say out of all the classic Sonic stages, the worst special stages in terms of design is the one from Sonic 1. In terms of control, the worst one will probably be the Sonic CD one with the UFO. The Sonic Mini UFO, much better. I like the Sonic 3 ones, the blue spears, but it gets repetitive. Like it gets repetitive to me. Oh yeah, I also bought Saints Row 4 for about that much on eShop. Yeah, it's on sale right now for like $279 plus tax. I tried out to see how it looks, and for Switch, it actually looks okay. It's not like terrible or anything. Oh yeah, the gold coins. Also, Cruisin' Blast is on sale for $20 on like it was on sale at Best Buy for $20, and guess what? It looks like they're going to be adding online play to the game, and they're going to add some more stuff, like possible DLC. Yeah, Cruisin' Blast is amazing. There we go. Yeah, I'm just hyped for it. I'm just really hyped for the game. Like every time I play it, it's always hype. All right. Let's get some more rings. there's 2 more special stages I gotta do. And then I got all the Chaos Emeralds. Oh yeah, the King of Fighters games. I gotta get 96, 97, 99, 2000, and 2001. I think I have. I don't know if they actually brought 2001 to Switch. Oh yeah. Yeah, even with that, like King of Fighters 12 was not that good, but 13 was definitely better. Alright, time for special stage number 6. Just get the rings. There we go. How many rings am I gonna need now? Let's see. 210, okay. Let's go. There we go. Six down, 1 to go. Alright, let's go grab some rings. All this time in Emerald Hill, we still gotta get one more. One more to go, and I got all the Chaos Emeralds. And then the only thing I would have left to do is just to finish the rest of the game. Yo, Enigma! With the 27 months. And the 2021 is nigh. Also, Spider-Man No Way Home was a great movie, and I can't wait for STH2. Yes. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, yes. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is going to be amazing. I can't wait for that. I want to try to see it on the day it comes out. There we go. Because the last movie I've seen in theaters was Sonic. I just realized I actually forgot to go to the last special stage. Oh well. I'll do it at Chemical Plant. I just gotta get 50 rings. But hey, at least I took care of Eggman. I try to see all the movies I want to see on opening weekend, which I did for Spider-Man Sunday. Yeah. Alright, now I gotta get another checkpoint. Whatever, let's go. So nostalgic for Chemical Plant. I constantly died at Eggman. We played this stage over and over again when I was like 5 or 6. Yeah. Yeah, when I started out playing this game, I always died because after you beat Eggman, like the little flapper things during the boss fight, it will always flip and it will kill you. Let's go. $100. The casino night was always a favorite of mine. 150 rings. If it was Sonic and Tails, it would have been 190 rings. I think it was also 190 as Sonic. I'm not sure. Alright, but I got 190 anyway. Which is what is exactly what I need right now. Alright. Yep, there we go. Yep, all the Chaos Emeralds. Now let's go through the rest of the game. Alright, let's go. Pure speed. Alright, and that's the stage. Alright, let's go. Act 2. Extra life, let's go. Alright, this way. All that speed being put to good use. Let's go through. All the toxic water down there. And here's this part. There we go. Alright, we're nearing the boss. Alright, take care, Slender. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the host. Meantime... No. And Eggman is done for now. Alright, good. Tails got through Act 2. And I gotta continue. Very nice. So Aquatic Ruin is actually a really good stage. Yeah, there's also a water section, but if you know what you're doing, it's completely optional. You wouldn't need to do it. But man, the music is just so good. As the kids say, the music slaps. It's really good. Ah. And that's the end of Act 1. Alright, now for Act 2. Well, it looks like we're doing the water section. If Tails was able to fly in this game, I would have been able to avoid it easily. Man, that's speed, though. But I gotta get a bubble or else. Alright, no problem, Shad. Come on. Jump. All right, let's go. Not hard. And got an extra life. All because I scored like, because like every 50,000 points, you get an extra life. Remember this? Remember the time Sonic told Tails to shut the hell up? Good times. Hey Zeno, how you doing, dude? Casino Night Zone is next. Personal favorite. Mainly for the music and for the aesthetic of the stage, the theme. It's a really good one. The music is just so chill and relaxing. But when you speed it up, it gets crazy. A fast swing song. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright. Use the invincibility to protect me. Extra life. Ow. Going up. So here's the... Hold on, let me play this. So here's the thing about Tails. Originally, his name was not meant to be Tails. Or rather, and actually, there was a huge debate on it between like the producers of the game from Sega Japan and Sega of America. Sega of America wanted him to be named Tails. And I think there was someone from Sega Japan that also wanted him to be Tails. But there was someone from Sega Japan that wanted his name to be Miles. And the reason that they would go with Miles is because they wanted to use the pun Miles Prower. The name Miles Prower is a pun of miles per hour. So then they made a compromise that that's his real name, but his nickname is Tails. However, here's one question I have to ask. Who actually legitimately calls him Miles? I want to know. Like, everyone I know just calls him Tails. I've never actually referred to him as Miles, like, on a regular basis. Only Tails. As you can see, like, there would be names that says Miles here rather than Tails. Yeah, I call him Tails. Alright, let's go. Boss time. I used to hate this boss when I was a kid. There we go. Hilltop is next. Let's go. Yeah, so I put a poll up, and I want to know what people think. Miles Prower or Tails? Because for me, it's Tails. Alright, let's go. In terms of the music, Hilltop is amazing. In terms of stage, it's fine. Like, I mainly like this with the music. Like, the composer, Masato Nakamura, really stepped up his game from the first game to this. Like, Sonic 2 soundtrack is phenomenal. Seriously. I love it. Let's go. There we go. And there we go. Continue. All right, let's go. So here's a couple of things I want to bring up. So in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, there were a couple of stages that were planned to be in this game, but were cut. There was a forest stage called Wood Zone that was planned. And the music that it was originally going to use was basically the same as the two-player version of Emerald Hill. There was also a zone called Dust Hill Zone, which many people say it's reworked into Mystic Cave. Hey, Keyblade! What if Sega surprises us with one more Sonic Anniversary gift, but it's the introduction of Sonic NFTs? They kind of already did that earlier this year, and they were called out on it. Not too long after, like, Sega announced that, that they were celebrating Earth Day. Here's the thing. Sega of Japan and Sega of America had different philosophies on NFTs. Sega Japan seems to be in favor of NFTs, but Sega of America, on the other hand, are against it. They are against NFTs. But yeah, Keyblade, they actually kind of did that. Doesn't help that that concert that they did, I forgot what's his name. There was like this one guy that they did a collab with a few weeks ago, and he does NFTs. Then again, that aside, I heard that that concert sucked. And that concert fucking sucked. The symphony from June, that one was good. That one was really good. But yeah, so Death Hill Zone was reworked in the Mystic Cave. Or I think it was gonna happen anyway. Looks like Tails wins. What are my thoughts on Frontiers? So far, I will say it looks promising, and apparently it's gonna be the first like pure 3D Sonic platformer in years, because like some of the later Sonic 3D games use 2D sections, but this one seems to go full on 3D, more open. Seems like they took some cues from Breath of the Wild. And you know what? I was not expecting that. You know what? I'll take it. Sure, I'll take it. But here's the thing. I want to see more. I want to see more of Frontiers. There was actually another stage that was cut, in addition to Dust Hill Zone and Wood Zone. Actually, there was two. There was a stage called Genocide City Zone that would eventually be cut, and it was going to be a one-act stage, a one-act zone. They cut that. They decided to cut it, and it was reworked into Metropolis Zone Act 3. And of course, the most obvious one, Hidden Palace Zone, which in the Christian Whitehead, or if you want to call him Taxman, that version of the game, they brought it back, but it used the two-player version of Mystic Cave. Oh, and Genocide City would have actually used the two-player version of Casino Night. I completely avoided that pit of death. Boss time. There we go. There was a Sonic 2 long version hack, and there's been updates to improve on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got it. Oh boy. Oil Ocean, let's go. Oh yeah, the Sonic Mania version. I wonder if that was made to be bad on purpose. The next time I do Sonic Mania, I'm doing a Knuckles run on that one. I grew up hating those seahorses so much. Sonic 2 Chow Edition. Alright. Yeah, because they shoehorned the Sandopolis stuff. Yeah, the music sound like Shantae. It really did. If T-Lobes actually worked on music for Shantae, I'd be down for that. Even though Vert is an amazing composer. I think I was going the wrong way. Yeah, everybody hates the seahorses. To be honest, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Because M2 worked on because Sega contracted M2 to work on the emulation like they did with the Wii's Virtual Console, the Sega Genesis Mini, and they also did, oh, and also for Wii's Virtual Console, they also did the Master System emulation. And I keep thinking to myself that if Sega bought M2, then I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, because they've always had a good relationship with each other. Like M2 made like a lot of great emulation for Genesis. They've done stuff for Konami as well. Like they mostly work with Konami and Sega. Let's go. I wonder if they purposely gave if they gave Sonic an outline. Sorry, Tails an outline, so that he wouldn't blend with the orange background of the stage. I actually would like TurboGrafx. I actually would be happy for that, because like there's so many amazing games that not many people have played. But hey, that's gonna be how like we could actually get Castlevania Rondo of Blood on there. And that was on Wii's Virtual Console. I never finished Bonk's Revenge. I've only finished the first one. And I also gotta play the third game, Bonk 3. yeah, the Super Bomb games. Man, I miss Hudson Soft. They were a great company until Konami came in and bought them and canceled. Like in 2011, they canceled a bunch of games that Hudson was working on. One of which was a Bomberman game for the 3DS that was supposed to be the successor to Bomberman Hero. We were robbed of that. And there was a Bonk remake that was in the works, as well as an Adventure Island, or rather, a Bonk sequel that was in the works, as well as an Adventure Island game. All got canceled. The only Hudson games on the 3DS that did not get canceled there was Deca Sports and Tetris Axis. Tetris Axis was published by Nintendo here in North America. Metropolis, so let's go. Yeah, Tetris Axis was published by Nintendo in North America. In Europe, it was published by the Tetris Company. And in Japan, it was published by Bandai Namco. Because Konami didn't want to publish it. It would have been just published by Hudson if Hudson was still around. I've always wondered if Hudson was in financial trouble to the point where they needed to get bought out by a different company, and if it wasn't Konami, who do you think could have been a better company to have bought Hudson? Because, like, normally I'm not, like, the biggest fan of buyouts, but the only exception is if a company isn't super financial, like, they were in need of financial situation being better. They really need something to get them back. That's the only exception. If it's to save the company. Otherwise, also fuck slicers. I would have to figure that out. Random shift in the conversation. But if I get into game streaming, I wonder if I should stream ROM hacks. If not full runs, then general showcases different ROM hacks. It's up to you. It's up to you. Just stream what you want, what you like, what you really like the most, and you're good. And yeah, Sonic 1 and 2. Right. Oh God, no. Which, you know what's the funny thing, Keyblade? Activision Blizzard almost, or rather just Activision back in 2001, almost bought Rare when the Stamper Brothers put Rare, was trying to sell Rare to the highest bidder. And then what happened was that they liked Activision's offer, but they went with Microsoft because Microsoft at the time offered more money. So there was another universe out there in which Activision Blizzard bought and owned Rare, and eventually Rare would become a Call of Duty studio. And that would have also meant that Banjo-Kazooie would have never have been in Smash Brothers. We wouldn't get a Killer Instinct revival. Hell, you know that Battletoads game that came out last year? We wouldn't have got that either. We wouldn't have got that Battletoads game. Now, don't get me wrong. Microsoft's time, Rare's time with Microsoft so far for the past like 20 or so years was not great. It was not great at all. But it's better. It's better than what we could have gotten. We dodged the bullet on that one. Safe to say. From what I've seen of that Battletoads game, it looks decent. It looks fun. But it shifts between different genres, like besides beat 'em ups. But then again, the NES game kind of did that. Like beat 'em up, you had action, you had like the driving section. Yeah, the NES game had that. So they were staying true to the series after all. Even the SNES sequel, that one I haven't played. I've always attempted to beat the original, but I never could because it was hard. Even though there was one time I passed that driving level, the tunnel level, that everyone hated, I've only ever got through that once. And then, like, I didn't really go far afterwards. There we go. I think if Hudson would have been bought by a different company that would have used them well, and it wasn't any of the big three, it wasn't Microsoft, Nintendo, or Sony, I think that it would have most likely have been I think it would probably have been Capcom or Sega. It would have either been Capcom or Sega buying Hudson instead of Konami. They would have done a lot better with Hudson Soft. So this is Act 3 of Metropolis Zone. It was never meant to be an Act 3. But like I said, Genocide City Zone was scrapped, so they decided to just turn this into Act 3. Alright, let's go. We're going up. And to be fair, the only thing that Hudson was the only thing Konami was interested from Hudson was just Bomberman, and that's it. That's all they really wanted. I feel like if any of the big three probably would have bought Hudson, like Nintendo would have probably been the one. I don't know what Microsoft would have done with them. They would have probably given them some leeway, but I don't know what they would have done with Hudson. Like, Nintendo having Hudson would have meant that Bomberman would have at least been in Smash Brothers. Sony, on the other hand, I would probably think that with how Sony is right now, they would probably have just not bothered with anything from them. They would have bought it just to sit on it. But that's the thing. Oh yeah, like Hudson would have still been doing a lot of Mario Party. Though some ex-Hudson staff work for NDQ, which works on the current Mario Party. But like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of buyouts, but like I said, the only exception is if a company is in dire straits financially. And the company needs to be saved. Kind of like how that's how Nintendo bought Monolith. Monolith was not doing well financially, and Nintendo saved them. So those type of buyouts, I'm okay with it. Well, they were on the right track with Super, but Superstars is really like the main game that really brought it back. Though I will say that 9 was not that bad, but 10 sucked. Yeah, Monolith Soft worked on the Xenoblade games, and they've also been assisting Nintendo with other games, most notably Breath of the Wild, and its upcoming sequel. Yeah, with the snow filter I have, seeing Sky Chase with it is actually phenomenal. Yeah, we're only gonna keep the snow filters on until like after the holidays, or until the holidays are over. The Power Blast processing. I've always felt that Sky Chase was made just to fill like a certain stage quota that they were working on. Oh, come on! Has it snowed in my state? It was all we had were minor stuff weeks ago, but it didn't stick. Though there's a good chance it might actually snow sometime next week. Right around like close to New Year's. Alright, grab that and gone. Fun fact. The tornado plane that you can see Sonic piloting right now. The tornado was actually Sonic's and not Tails. It actually belongs to Sonic. No, right now Tails mainly uses it to pilot Sonic. We're nearing the end of the stage. Alright, Wing Fortress. Let's go up this way. Let's move. Oh, I used to hate this part so much as a kid. Because if you mess up your timing, you're gonna miss it. Oh yeah. That part was bad. Alright, let's go up. Ba-da-ba-bow. Uh-oh, let's go. Oh, come on. There we go.
KO!
The classic labyrinth moment, indeed. All right, let's go. The last stage in the game is coming up. Ba-da-da-da. Let's go. Death Egg Zone. This is it. Yeah, the Mecha Sonic. spaceship, the final frontier. This is the Adventures of Starship Enterprise. Wrong series. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell was that? No, seriously, what the hell was that? Yep. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, let's move. There we go.
KO!
And there we go. Tails did it. I win again, this time as Tails. Tails has saved the world, and Sonic is going to come in and rescue him, or rather, take him back. All the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, they only animated a black and white cinematic for Tails when you use Sonic. Oh yeah. Sonic 2, cast of characters, which is basically no cast characters, this is a staff role. The medley rocks. Oh yeah. The music just slaps. I love it. It's so good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is really good music. Yeah, every single Chaos Emerald. Gonna do the same thing when I do the Knuckles run in a few. If I have time, which most likely I will, I'll probably do a bonus Sonic run. Sonic alone. Actually, no. Well, wait, I gotta figure out, did I did Sonic alone back in June, or did I did Sonic and Tails? Because whichever one I did then, I'll do it tonight after Knuckles, if there's time. Yeah, it's gonna be Sonic alone. Because I did Sonic and Tails back in June. Sonic 2. Knuckles and Sonic 2 is going to be challenging one? Yes, it will be. That's game number 1 down. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 as Tails. Always a fun game to play.